I remember the first day she walked into training. Quiet, composed, not trying to impress anyone. We had volunteers from all over, but there was something different about Hannah Szenes. She didn't carry herself like someone chasing glory. She carried herself like someone who had already made a decision. We were in British-controlled territory in Mandatory Palestine. The war was raging across Europe, and by then we all knew, at least in part, what was happening to the Jews. Most recruits came with a mix of fear and determination. Hannah had that too, but there was something steadier beneath it. Resolve, I suppose. Training parachutists isn't gentle work. You push them hard, physically, mentally. You want to see where they break, because if they break here, they won't survive out there. I watched her closely. Long marches, night drills, jumps from towers before we ever let them near an aircraft. She never complained, not once. And it wasn't stubbornness, it was clarity. She knew exactly why she was there. One evening, after a long day, I asked her plainly, "Do you understand the odds?" She looked at me, not defiant, not afraid, and said, "Yes, but someone has to go." That was Hannah. In early 1944, we sent her in. She parachuted into Yugoslavia, linking up with partisan forces. The plan was for her to cross into Hungary, her home, and help organize resistance, perhaps even slow the deportations we feared were already underway after the German occupation of Hungary. But war doesn't follow plans. She was captured at the border. We heard fragments at first, rumors, then reports. Interrogation, torture. They tried to break her, tried to use her radio codes, even brought in her mother, hoping that would be enough to make her talk. It wasn't. She held the line. I've trained many soldiers, brave ones, good ones, but courage under fire is one thing. Courage in a cell alone, with no one watching, that's something else entirely. That's where you find out who a person really is. Hannah never gave them what they wanted. In November 1944, in Budapest, they executed her, 23 years old. I'm told she refused a blindfold, faced them directly. When I heard, I didn't know what to feel. Pride, certainly, but also a kind of anger, because we had sent her there. We had trained her, prepared her, and still we couldn't bring her back. But over time, I've come to understand something. She didn't measure success the way we did, not in missions completed or objectives achieved. She measured it in something far more difficult, whether you did what was right, even when it would cost you everything. And by that measure, she never failed. I still remember the way she stood on that first day, quiet, certain. Some people come to war hoping to survive it. Hannah Szenes came knowing exactly what it might take, and she went anyway.